Hi guys, this is Monique the Kitchen Bruja, and I'm back with a message. This is going to be a collective read, okay? It's cleansing the energy, cleansing the air. So, right out the gate, what I got was that there is an ex. For some of you, this is an ex, okay? For some of you, this could be family member, could be friends. You just take it how it resonates. But for the majority of you, if this resonates for you, this is an X. Someone put urine in your food or your drink. I'm heavily getting in your drink. For some of you, this was a glass of wine. If you drink wine. For others of you, whatever it is that you drink, this person served you this, and there was urine in this drink. This is someone that wanted to control you. Okay. For some of you, this could be a Cancer, okay? Or you could be this sign, or it's a water sign, heavy water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. However, this person is at war because I was hearing, I want you to help me. I want you to help me. So some of you could be aware of this. Some of you could just venerate your ancestors. If you work with your ancestors have declared war on this particular person that has put this in your food or drink, okay? It has created a natural disaster for them. There's a tower here, okay? For some of you, like I said, this is an X, and there's 911. There's been I'm hearing a brawl. There's been an actual brawl, is what I'm getting, where 911 had to be called, okay? For many of you, this is someone that you were in some sort of connection with and they switched up on you, okay? This is somebody that it is like a wham. I'm hearing wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I don't know. So if this was somebody you were dealing with, you were dating, it's like from one day to the next, they flipped the script on you, okay? The reason that they're fighting is because this person wants you back. This person wants to come back into your life, okay? Who they are fighting with is someone that is a post-op trans person from Atlanta, okay? For some of you, Spirit wants you to know that your ex paid for this operation, okay? So that's for some of you, all right? In any case, this is what is going on. So you guys might be seeing the number 911. Someone has actually gotten shot in this situation. So I'm hearing, someone please call 911. Tell them I've just been shot down. Somebody has actually gotten shot. Okay, there's been a gunshot wound to the head. Oh my God, is what I'm hearing. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. This person that they were dealing with, so maybe this person was dealing with somebody behind your back, okay? This person that they were dealing with, the trans person, I feel like was very upset to find out that your person wants you back. That's what caused this whole hoopla. I'm hearing this whole fight, okay? Because the person that you were dealing with, if this is romantic, was supposed to be done with you, all right? Somebody could have just taken their pet to the vet. That's a confirmation for someone, okay? But yes, this person that you were dealing with, I'm hearing person on the side knows that they want you back, and it's caused a tower moment, a huge fight, an all-out war, okay, where someone ended up getting shot. Oof. For some of you, you're going to hear about this. This is a fatal wounding, unfortunately, okay? The person that you were dealing with, unbeknownst to you or known to you, was a part of a cult or a specific religious group, okay? Maybe you didn't know about how deep this went, or you didn't even know this person was a part of a cult, something like that, okay? the person that you were in a situationship, relationship, whatever type of ship it was using you for your energy. Okay, so this was somebody that was dealing with you. This is a person that's, I'm hearing gay for pay. Okay, but this is the person that was dealing with you and then taking your sexual energy back to this group that they belong to. Okay, so you could have felt like something was off with this connection, or something was off about this person, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it. Okay, yeah, school, definitely a part of some sort of group where there's a certain type of dogma, a certain type of teaching that goes on in this particular place. For some of you, whatever this group is, this cult is, they teach these men, these women, whoever their followers are, their members, how to siphon energy from people. So this was like a romance scam situation that you were involved in. Okay, yeah, lies in reverse. This is all the truth. Okay, and it landed on Ashe, so it's a confirmation. Yeah, these I tell you, no lies. Okay, these people are weird. We got aliens. Okay, so these are people that are involved with some things that are not your average everyday type of goings on. Okay, it's like something weird. Okay, caregiver. Some of you may have had a child with this person. Okay, you may be the child's mother or the child's father. Okay, that they were siphoning your energy, taking it back to this cult. Okay, bottom of the deck, spouse or partner. So some of you may have been married to this person, or this person had a spouse or a partner. Legal proceedings. Okay, yeah, you may be in like a custody battle with this person, or there's some legal proceedings going on as it pertains to this person. Look, I cannot make it up. Bottom of the deck, crime of passion. Okay, but in any case, this person wanted you back. Okay, whoever the person is that they were dealing with found this out. I feel like this person is obviously super jealous. All right, super jealous. And I'm hearing had a vendetta. Okay, a vendetta. So whether you know this person or you don't know this person, for some of you, I feel like you don't know this person. You were not aware. Look, I cannot make it up. I split the deck. Rage, warfare. Somebody was pissed. Okay. Sun card. Somebody could be a Leo. Misery loves company. These two people who were in this relationship behind your back, unbeknownst to you, I feel like there was always a lot of fighting going on, carrying on. I feel like they weren't really happy, okay? And that could be the reason why, or one of the reasons why this ex wanted back in your energy, aside from not being able to siphon from you anymore. This person wanted to be back in your energy just to bring you down, okay, as well. There's heavy storm energy, so it could be storming where you are, or and look, natural disaster too. This is it's an all-out war. Some of you could be children of Oya. Okay, Jango. It's a heavy, like, it's an all-out war. Your ancestors are not playing with these people. Okay, so tell me more about want you back. Crime of passion. Let's see. Somebody could have blonde hair or wear blonde wigs. Okay. 21, world, unfinished business. Okay, so the number 21 could be significant. The number 3 could be significant. Somebody could be a Taurus, Leo. I saw a Cancer. But this person wants you back because they feel like I'm not done. I wasn't done with you yet. Okay, there was unfinished business. Okay, again, if some of you had a child with this person, then this person, that's another reason that they wanted back in your energy, okay? But you don't have to have a child. This person, somebody could just be a parent, okay? You or this person or both, what have you, okay? But this person wanted you back. This person felt like there was unfinished business between the two of you, okay? Villain of decay, okay? Impotent. I feel like the person that you were dealing with, they were no longer able to siphon your energy, okay, and bring it back to the cult, bring it back to this third party trans person that they were dealing with. I think that something happened where your person became impotent. This person was no longer able to get turned on, or they weren't attracted to this person anymore. For some of you, the attraction between your person and this person that is post-op faded when the person got the operation. So this is somebody, if this is, let's say this is a man, he prefers trans women that still have their male parts of pre-op. He prefers pre-op trans women. So when this person that they were dealing with got the operation, your person was no longer turned on. That's for someone, okay? Yeah, portal here. So that's a side note. Because this person cannot get access to you, because this person at one point, they had access to you, to your home, to your energy, but you cut it off, okay? Look, no, the roads are closed for that. This person can no longer contact you. For some of you, you have done cord cuttings. You have gotten rid of it, any gifts, any type of statues, effigies, anything that they have given you to place in your home because you realize that it may have had an attachment to you, to your home, and was giving access to these people in this cult, to this person, and you've gotten rid of it. So the portal, the access that this person had to you is no longer there. So there's few reasons why this person wanted you back, wanted back in your energy, but Spirit says absolutely not. Your ancestors are not allowing it. Your ancestors want war. They will this person out. Hence, we see 911 and what I told you at the beginning of this reading. That's a done deal. They wanted this person's head on a platter, because not only were they stealing your energy and sharing it amongst the group, for some of you, they were trying to get you sick. As I mentioned, they put some urine in your drink or food. For many of you, it's your drink to stop you. Well, for some of you, they wanted to dominate you. For others of you, they did something. They could even be working with other substances such as powders. They wanted you to not have your wits about you. So this is somebody that wanted to incapacitate you. This is somebody that did not want you to be able to think for yourself. They wanted complete domination and control over you. Okay. Spirit says no, absolutely not. Person was going to use you up, is what I'm getting, okay? And then discard you in a wooden area where no one could find you. Spirit said this person is completely evil. This is an evil, satanic, Luciferian. This is an evil person. This is somebody that works on the dark side, okay? Resist the devil and he will flee. So some of you are you definitely resisting this person or resisted this person. This person, clean up in reverse, what they did to you, I do think that they wanted to try to, I'm hearing, clear the air, clean it up, make it look like it wasn't what it was, okay? But they couldn't. They couldn't. Okay, so they know that you're aware of this. How do they know? What What did they find out? How do they know? Yeah, they wanted to clean up something, but they couldn't, okay? There's a few that flipped over. For some of you, you could have found out that this person was surveillancing you inside your own home. This person had put up cameras inside your home, okay? This person was also, in addition to after your energy, this person was after money, okay? This person took a secret trip, okay? So you could have lived at a distance from this person. This person took a secret trip or wanted to take a secret trip, unbeknownst to their partner, the third party that they were dealing with, this trans woman or trans male, and wanted to see a child. Remember earlier I said some of you have a child with this person. They wanted to see this child. This is what they were planning. I feel like they wanted to have some sort of meeting. We got celebrity at the bottom of the deck. So you could be somebody that's very well known, or you're in the public eye, or you get some recognition, or this person could be. But this person was going crazy because we got mental health here, okay? This person was losing their mind. Nearly lost my mind. That's what they're saying. This person lost their mind because they wanted to have some communication with you, okay? They wanted to have communication with you, but you weren't going. Spirit said you were not going, okay? So whatever communication they were trying to have with you, it was just absolutely not type of situation. Like, and who the hell would want to see somebody like this? Like, yeah, if you know somebody's doing all of this, okay? I definitely can see why you would not want to deal with this person. It's an absolute no, okay? But this person was going crazy because if you do have a child with this person had no access to that child, okay? Look, I cannot make it up. This is a whole new deck. They're on the news. They're fighting, okay? So your ex and this trans woman, trans male, there was a fight, okay? And I feel for many of you, this fight was deadly, okay? For some of you, it's not, but it was a very bad fight regardless. But for others of you, it is where someone has been fatally wounded, is what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, because they're the person that they were dealing with. For some of you, I'm hearing the person that they were living with. Maybe they lived with this person, moved in with this person, something like that. This person, your person, was somebody that liked to have one night stands and leave behind children. I guess they would have children with people that they don't even really know like that. For some of you. For others of you, they had a one-night stand. So the way that they started with the third party is that they had a one-night stand and it ended up being like a continuous thing, okay? You're here minding your own business, vibrating high, okay? You're giving very regal type energy. I feel like, whoa, you really did not, divorce. Yeah, I feel like you really did not know who this person was that you were dealing with. I think they presented to you one way and you found out later that they were completely different. Like I said, there was a shape-shifting, there was a major shift, the transformation. This person knows how to fake a personality. It's given sociopathic, like it's a sociopath that you were dealing with, okay? I feel like you were too high vibrational for this person, for this situation to even last or go anywhere, go far at all, period. And it was a final ending. And once this person realized it was a final ending, because they were always hoping that they could come back to you, okay? Once they realized it was a final ending, that's when they started really losing their mind. Plus the fact that now the person that they were with, okay, whoever this third party sneaky link is, okay, started catching feelings for them. didn't want to let them go, got attached. It was just a whole big mess, natural disaster. But this is a problem that this person brought on themselves, okay? And now the sneaky link doesn't want to let go, or didn't want to let go. So when this third party found out about you in your situation, for some of you, this person found out about the child. For some of you, some paperwork could have come to the house about the child, which sparked, I'm hearing, an investigation. This person to start digging, their other person to start digging to find out what else was going on. Look, competition. Yes, this person put you in a third party, okay? And there's two men on this card. Yeah, he was living a double life. He was living a double life, and he got caught. For some of you, this is a man. This is a masculine energy. This person, when they realized that it was over with you and you were never coming back, they started confiding in their friends for support. This could be somebody that likes to drink, okay? This person was turning to friends for support, asking for how they could get back into your good graces. So all of this is happening, and they started to realize that no matter who they were with, the person didn't compare to you, okay? This person that got around. This is a person that this is a person that gets around, okay? I was here and I get around, that song. This person sleeps with has slept with a lot of people. This is someone, though, if this is a male, let's say, he's sleeping with all these women and not feeling fulfilled because he also has a taste for sex with men, okay? Which is why he's no longer attracted to the post-op trans woman, because she's gotten rid of her parts that she had, okay? But he slept around with all these different women because he was searching for something that a woman could never provide to him, okay? But with you, it was more than the sex, okay? It feels like there's something about your energy is given, like she's got on a wedding dress, like you give wifey material, husband material, whatever you have, whatever, you know, it's just like something that can't be replaced. Look, I can't make it up. Reconciliation. This person wanted to come back to you. This person wanted to come back to you, and that's what started this fight. That's what started this whole big blow up between these two and led to this crime of passion. Let's see what's going on for the perspective of the counterpart, okay? You may be getting some confirmation or a notification. I'm hearing something, okay? Something that's going to alert you to the fact that this person is no longer in the land of the living, okay? For others of you, you're going to be getting called from the police station because if they are living, they need bail money. They need to get out. But look, funeral. For some of you, for most of you, as I'm saying, somebody is having a fatal wounding. So it's either your person or this third party trans man or woman that they were dealing with. There's a funeral here. Some of you could have a son with this person. Somebody may have a daughter or a son and a daughter. Or this could be this person's kid, even if you guys don't share them together, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm getting. So there has been a fatal wounding, okay? And this is what you're going to be finding out, Empress. Okay, yeah, you could be the wife, the kid's baby's mom, something like that, okay? Lovers, yeah. This was all about Gemini with the lovers, carnal thirst. Because this person could not Could not satisfy their sexual urges. This person had no control over their lust, energy. And this is why they even were dealing with third parties in the first place. Four of Swords, sorrow, yeah. This is something that, if you're still emotionally connected to this person, you will have to heal from, okay? And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this was the channeled message that I was getting. This person right here is demonic. So the third party that they were dealing with, the trans woman, she looks like a demon. Very evil. I see red is what I'm hearing. She sees red. She saw red. When this person found out that your ex wanted you back, or wanted to be in the child's life, or wanted to deal with you in some way, shape, or form, it was like all she wrote. It was all she wrote. This person, it has some demonic attachments, for sure. Your person, kid's father, ex, whoever it is, had long been checked out. They felt like this relationship that they were in on the side was just dragging out too long, and they had long checked out from this situation, and this person knew that, okay? Power lust. Yeah. This person wanted to control your ex. That's what it was. And when they felt like they were losing control, went into a rage. This person wanted to have your ex or your partner tied, bound, trapped to them. Somebody could have even done some love spells, some binding spells on this person. But, I always say, you could do all the binding love spells you want, but the heart knows what it wants. You can't fool the heart. And then when you do things like this, sometimes tragedies occur. And this looks like what has happened. So I don't know if it resonates for you. If it does, take what resonates. If it doesn't, you know the rest. This is not going to be for everyone, but this is a very specific message. 911. Somebody's going to be getting confirmation, a call about a death. So hope this helps.